about the aftermath of the dissolution of the pairs. Ladies and gentlemen, from the look of things, it might seem as though for some of the housemates, they're quite excited about it for very obvious reasons, of course, whilst for others, it's tough, it's rough, and they're having a hard time dealing with it, yes. Because, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we know that for some of these pairs, their relationship goes beyond a partnership. The relationship is more of a bond, i.e. the Nne and Ndi pair, the Doublekay pair who are legally married. I mean, guys, come on. These two came into the house, you know, bearing in mind that they are going to see the season through to the end together as a pair, as one unit. Sadly, that is no longer the case. And the one person that it really hits the most, you know, within that pair is Kasiya. Ladies and gentlemen, right from the very get-go, we've seen how Kasiya has depended heavily on Kelly Ray for most of their decisions in that house. Yes, even when they had their first diary session, we had seen how she had to wait for Kelly Ray to speak. We've seen how she follows whilst he leads. Even in the arena, when they had their you know, the immunity challenge, custodian challenge, and every other challenge that Big Brother would set up for them to, you know, participate in, Kasiya would always stand behind Kelly Ray. And so now it's like an entirely new journey for her personally, because now she has to make decisions for herself. Now she has to do things by herself. In other words, now she has to play the game by herself. Even though Kelly Ray is still in that house with her, but ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget that nominations will be carried out individually, and we are not really sure yet if Big Brother is still going to extend that grace for housemates to conspire. Yes. So for Kasiya, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It was really rough for her, you know, the first few, I think the first hour after that entire process, she cried, she was weak, she was troubled, she was tired, you know, but then her husband, Kelly Ray, had tried to talk her out of it, you know, and to reassure her that he was there for her. But then there's also the part where they need to continue putting up the front of besties other than a legally married couple. Yes. So now they need to re-strategize on how to conduct themselves moving forward. Also looking at the fact that Ebuka almost exposed their relationship, you know, during the live eviction show. So now they need to re-strategize. And it was the bulk of what they were discussing, you know, after the whole live eviction show. They were laughing about it up until the dissolution process happened, and then it completely dampened their mood. It's a lot. It's a lot for that couple. But before we continue with this conversation, quick one, you are all specially welcome to my channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the T. Guys, please do not forget to like this video. As a matter of fact, as you're watching this video right now, just scroll down and click on the like button, give it a thumbs up. If you're yet to subscribe, it's quite easy. Just do just that by hitting the red subscribe button, all right, to become a part of this community. And don't forget to turn on your post notification bell to always receive a lot of my videos whenever I upload a new one. Now, quickly, let's continue with the analysis of this video. The Doublekay pair weren't the only pair that had a tough time dealing with this new system. Yes, the dissolution of the pairs, of course. The Nne and Ndi pair also had a tough time, you know, coming to terms with the fact that their fans especially will now have to choose between both of them. Yes, so it was a tricky one for them. Ndi had cried a lot in the arena during the process, but then afterwards they had met up in the garden, in the laundry area, and encouraged each other, you know, on the need for them to stay positive and keep their head in the game, but more especially have fun whilst playing the game, because that was exactly what they came to do in the house in the first place, you know, to live their lives, to have fun and to enjoy the experience. Yes. Now, Sean and Victoria were another pair that I can't say for sure if they were sad or excited, but if you ask me about Sean, I will tell you that that guy was super excited, because if you look at the way their partnership had been throughout the previous weeks, you'd have seen that Sean was constantly getting frustrated at how slow Victoria was into integrating herself into the whole experience, and how frustrating it was, in getting her to loosen up and build connections, or rather form connections in the house, and also form alliances in the house. So for Sean, it was very obvious that he was quite relieved, yes. But for Victoria, she was perturbed. Yeah. She was worried that she would not be able to go through the journey alone by herself, because she's not like Sean, who has got one form of relationship or the other with almost everybody in the house at this point in time. So Sean was encouraging her to, play her game, be careful, blah, 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 just typical advice. But then there was something he said. He said it was going to help her, especially when it comes to nominations. And I found that to be quite suspicious because, ladies and gentlemen, for Sean to have said that, then it means that he still wants to exercise control over Victoria's decision-making process. Yes. And with the way Sean has been behaving, conducting himself during their nomination process, ladies and gentlemen, I personally think that Victoria should just play this game by herself, on her own, by herself. Because as far as I'm concerned, what Sean is, proposing as assistance to Victoria, I am seeing it as an advantage to himself. Because the time might come, Victoria might want to nominate Sean, but because of the, in quotes, control that he has over her decisions and her choices in the house, in the game, she might now choose to nominate someone else and not Sean. So for me, when he made that statement, that was exactly what was on my mind. And I'm like, nah, Sean, I don't trust you. I don't trust you, because this particular guy has been looking forward to this dissolution for the longest time. And now it's happened. He's so relieved that he can actually play the game by himself and do exactly what he wants to do. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, whilst the housemates are inside the house, worried about what this new system. Now, whilst the housemates are inside the house, racking their brains over what this new chapter holds for them, the fans on the outside were fighting a crazy, crazy war yesterday on social media. It was hilarious, yes. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's very obvious that within every pair, there's a fan's favorite, yes. For instance, within the checkers pair, Onyeka is a fan's favorite. Within the, what's it called now? Within the Shatoria pair, Victoria is a fan's favorite, not Sean. Now, within the house, Sean is a housemate's favorite, but on the outside, Victoria is a fan's favorite, yes. So, for some fan base, they are quite excited that, oh my God, finally, the opportunity presents itself for them to give all of their votes to that one housemate that they fancy, right, away from the other. Whilst for some, it's a tough one, yes, because they equally like the people they are standing, yes. And so it's now a huge dilemma for them to choose between the partners in that pair, to vote for. And I'm specifically referring to the Wani X Handy pair. It was a huge one. Oh, there's also the Doublekay pair. There's also the Mbadiwe twins. Guys, it's hectic for these people. Oh, there's also the Aces pair. So it's hectic for them. Oh, and also the Nelita pair. It's hectic for these fan base already, because they are arguing. They're racking their brains over, okay, who do we give our sole votes to? But then, I like what some of them are actually proposing, yes, and I think it makes a lot of sense. For some of these admins from some of these fan groups, they are proposing that, okay, a workable system for them would be that if one is up, they would channel all their votes to that one, and if the other is up, they would do likewise. But then if it turns out that both are up for nomination for possible eviction at the same time, then they would have to split their vote. And ladies and gentlemen, we know what happens when fans split their votes, between two faves. So the question is it workable? Is it going to be a problem? Will housemates benefit from this system, this workable system. And to you that's watching this video, I know I asked this video on my analysis of the live eviction share, but I'm asking you all again. Yeah, for all the pairs that have been dissolved in the house, which of the partners are your favorite? I.e., for the Mbadiwe twins, between the Mbadiwe twins, which of them is your fave? For the 1 year ex-Hande pair, which of them is your fave? Please go ahead and just outline them in the comment section below. I would love to know which of these housemates are a fan's favorite. All right, and that's why I'm going to stop talking. Yes, I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below, so please go ahead and share. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Elijah. Have an amazing day. Bye.